Welcome to 1 Minute Wins with Dr. Dana Martin, the podcast where intentional growth meets practical leadership. One quote, one lesson, one action to help you lead yourself and others better. Let's jump in. Howdy and welcome back to 1 Minute Wins. I am Dr. Dana Martin, and today, episode number 55, Stay Patient. Let's be honest. We live in a culture that rewards speed, instant feedback, instant results, instant recognition, Instagram. But leadership rarely works that way. Our quote today, Bruce Lee, patience is not passive. On the contrary, it is concentrated strength. That's a powerful way to reframe that. Patience isn't waiting. It's disciplined endurance. So today we're talking about why patience transforms persistence into power and why strong leaders understand timing as well as action. I'm not talking about procrastination. Timing. Here's the focus. Patience turns persistence into power. Frustration pushes for shortcuts, and patience protects long-term results. Leaders often know what they want. The challenge is staying ready long enough to see it through. You see that impatience creates premature decisions, creates reactive leadership and broken trust with the team. Patience creates consistency, resilience, and sustainable results. Patience is not a weakness. It is controlled strength. I once worked with a leader who launched a new performance initiative. 2 weeks or so in, the results had not improved dramatically, and they were ready to scrap it. And behavior change, we have to remember, it won't change instantly. Behavior, culture, these things won't just shift in a matter of a handful of days or a couple of weeks. But instead of abandoning the plan, they doubled down on consistency. They had discussions and they cleared up any misconceived or misperceived expectations. They had consistent follow-up and they measured accountability. 3 months later, we could see a noticeable shift in the metrics. So the strategy wasn't flawed. It just needed more time. Impatience would have reset the progress, but this is a good example of how patience compounded the progress. So here's a bit of research that reinforces this a bit. According to a longitudinal study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology by Angela Duckworth and colleagues, individuals demonstrating higher levels of grit, defined as sustained passion and perseverance, consistently outperform peers over long-term goals, even when initial talent levels are similar. So grit, as defined, persistence over time. And patience is the emotional discipline that allows grit to survive frustration. Sustainable success is rarely about bursts of effort. It's about a steady commitment. But here's another way to maybe look at it. Confucius, it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Progress doesn't require speed. It requires a direction and movement. Leaders who stay patient can keep the momentum alive, even when visible results begin to lag behind the effort. So there have been seasons in my life and my journey as a professional, as a leader, where I needed faster result in leadership development, in writing, in building initiatives. And the temptation was to move or pivot too quickly or to push too aggressively. The greatest breakthroughs never came from accelerating. They came from cruise control, in a sense. Consistency. I know this is the speed I can go. I know these are the things that I can observe at this speed, and I know moving quicker than I should will hurt my vision and ultimately hurt my team. And so that patience helped growth. It didn't slow it, it stabilized it. When frustration would show up, the focused effort replaced it. And that shift changed everything for me. So, how do we do it? How many steps, Dana? I think we're stuck on 4. Number 1, clarify the timeline. Are your expectations realistic? Be smart about the time goal. Number 2, focus on process, not just the outcome. Results lag behind discipline action. Expect that. Number 3, track small wins. Progress is easier to see when you measure it. Number 4, replace reaction with review. When frustration hits, when that smacks you, just take a pause and analyze, then adjust. Don't pivot too quickly. What are the 4? Number 1, clarify the timeline. Number 2, focus on process, not just outcome. Number 3, track the small wins. Number 4, replace reaction with review. Patience is not inactivity, it is sustained discipline. So where do you need patience today? Is it a conversation? Is it a team development effort? Maybe it's your own growth. Where is the frustration tempting you to move too quickly? Replace that frustration with a focused effort in one area today. Instead of reacting, refine. Instead of quitting, adjust. Stay steady. Patience builds credibility. Teams watch how leaders respond when results don't come immediately. If you panic, they're going to panic. If you stay grounded and firm with resolve, they stay firm and engaged. Strength isn't found in urgency alone. It's found in the endurance. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone you think needs to hear this message. Don't forget to like the episode if you liked it and subscribe and get all the 1-minute wins as they come out. And remember, those 1-minute wins match the book. 1-Minute Wins Volume 1. Take control of your growth journey 1 minute at a time. Available on Amazon.com. You can head over to DMILM.com and connect with me or look for more resources and tools. But as always remember, be the example.